What's good, it's poppin' YouTube family? We back on the reaction video. We got CJ the champ, and we got Dio, the generational hater, and that's what he is. Cause Dio is a menace, bro. Like Dio Brando, like he's a menace. We all know that. We all know he's a menace. So with that being said, what's y'all favorite? I think I asked this before, but what's y'all favorite JoJo part? Mine is Jolene. Like I love Stone Ocean. I love Stone Ocean. But Jolene is just Jolene fine as fuck. Jolene fine. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go to the description. CJ channel gonna be linked down below along the original video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into this. Full screen that thing real quick. Hold on. Yes, sir. Dio.
Take a step, I dare you. So he tries to climb it, but he keeps on climbing the same stair over and over and
Lagging.
over again. Dio's like, wow,
Lagging.
what's wrong? You on 400 ping or something? You know what? While you struggle with your lag spikes, I'm gonna sit in this chair that's conveniently here right over this staircase.
Right, conveniently. Gumma down! Alright,
ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity. And our greatest challenger yet has finally approached. We judge him to take his rightful seat.
look at Dofi standing on the counter.
And it is none other than the greatest hater in anime
Dio
history.
Brando.
Dio. The king of hating ass.
Look how you are.
The pettiest of the petty.
Very
Probably
petty.
one of the greatest ops of all time.
Yes.
This man is truly Black Air Force incarnate. So, bro, I ain't even gonna waste no time with this one. So, y'all already know we got the evidence on him. And it is finally time to observe the generational hater. So, without further ado, Exhibit A.
Alright, spoiler warning.
I now present to you Exhibit A. Dio Brando.
Dio
So to
Brando.
understand why this man has the most out-of-pocket hatred, we gotta go
all the way back.
1880. So Dio started off in the trenches. Man was playing chess for money, getting beat up in the bar, and living in this old ass shack. So bro hella down bad. So his dad is dying, right? So he tells him, listen here, boy. When I die, take this letter to the Joestar family. Now you see them niggas owe me a debt. I'll tell you, they some rich ass motherfuckers.
He said, but I
So
tell
you know
you.
what to do. Rob them niggas. Take every last cent. Make Pappy proud.
Blind, I'm blind.
Die, so
Why he
Dio's
sound like
at the
Uncle Rick's
cemetery,
dude?
He's like, about damn time your old ass died. I ain't gonna lie, I hated you. You drove mama to die. You was a piece of shit. So you
That's facts.
dick on, nigga.
Yeah.
Pussy. So later on, Dio pulls up to the Joestar mansion. So Jonathan's like, hi, my name's Jonathan. This is my dog, Danny. So Dio's like, that's your dog? Yeah, isn't he great? The dog. Oh my god, bro. Somebody call Peter. This nigga just told you need the dog. Bro ain't even been here for a minute and he already starting shit. Look at him, bro. He already ready to scrap. So the dad come out and he like, yo, what are y'all doing? And Dio's like, oh, I am terribly sorry.
No, he's
That
not.
filthy animal was in my personal space. So George tells Jonathan,
He's not
Dio's gonna be
sorry.
living here from now on. So Jonathan goes over to touch his bag, but Dio grabs his hand and elbows him in the chest. So
I'm
he
like,
comes
yo.
down and he's like, listen, little nigga,
He can't
this
do that
is
to
my
me.
house now. I run this bitch, so I want to hear shit from your little spoiled ass. I'm about
can't-
to make your life hell.
he
So
can't
as
talk
time
to me
goes
like
on,
that.
as they start living together,
He can't talk to me like
Jonathan's
that.
having this boxing match. So the ref's like, hey, just to let you know, your opponent got changed. Yeah, you gonna be fighting him.
Look at Dio menace. Nah, they was in there throwing hands though. Like literally though. It's stupid.
Fight!
Oh my goodness.
Look
ladies
at
and
it got so no, it got ugly. It actually got ugly. Yeah, it got ugly.
Shot landed by Dio, and then right straight to the jaw.
Yeah, it got ugly. I'm completely different from something else. It got ugly.
Oh my God, yo, this man just watched him in front of his hometown. So after Dio humiliated Jonathan,
He lost all
Jonathan
clout.
started talking to Arena and everything.
You know what happened then.
Dio decided to do the pettiest. He pulls up on her and says, "Hey, you JoJo girl, he been looking a little happy lately, and I don't like that a bit."
Not at all.
Oh my gosh, bro, this man is so petty. He says, oh, you thought your first kiss was gonna be with JoJo? Nah, it was with me, nigga.
Dio.
So later on, Jonathan ends up running up on Dio, and bro's like, how dare you raise your voice at me? You should learn some respect. So he elbows him in the nose.
He folds JoJo every time.
You just mad because I raised up your girl real good.
He said,
Jonathan just started laying the hands on him, hit this man with the Dempsey roll. Oh, dare you lay your hands on my beautiful face? I swear to God, I'm gonna shake your ass. But then George ends up stopping him. So Dio's like, think you getting away with this?
Dio down.
So later on, the butler is walking outside and he's at the furnace and he sees this box.
We know it's in the box.
It's just a box. So he lights
We know it was in the box.
But then something start banging. So then later on in the day, they having a funeral because the dog was in the furnace.
I wonder who put him there.
This man Dio put the dog in the furnace to burn him. Oh my God. So a couple of years pass and they end up becoming friends. Well, not really.
Quote unquote.
Dio is fake as hell. So George Joestar has gotten sick and he has a very bad cough. So the thing is, Dio has been giving this man medicine the whole time. But not his real medicine. This man has been poisoning him the entire time. And then Jonathan figured out, wait a minute. Didn't your dad have the same symptoms too? Oh my God, you killed your father. So then Dio's like, are you trying to press me right now?
Yes.
He ends up swinging on Jonathan, but Jonathan just ate that junk. Like, boy, you best get to stepping out of my house. So he ends up throwing him off the balcony. So Jonathan's like, you a fake ass nigga, and I'm calling the cops.
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
Dio ends up dipping, but he takes the stone mask. So later on, he out here drunk as hell.
Look at him.
Ends up running into these two dudes. So bro smacks him in the jaw. And he's like, this is a perfect time. Time to test out this stone mask. So he puts it on this dude and runs it into the other dude so it stabs him.
Imagine.
So the mask activates with the blood. And he turned this man into a whole vampire. So the dude starts to choke him out, but that top of the morning end up getting his ass. So after this,
that top of the morning is
back
crazy.
up to the house. So Jonathan runs up on him. He was like, yeah, I didn't
Why are you here?
Poisoning my dad. So Dio's trying to plead his case. Then Speedwagon in the corner like, I don't trust that nigga.
Don't do it.
His old capping ass.
Right.
And then George is behind the curtains. So Dio's like, well,
there's only one thing to do. Yeah.
Give me that ass. So he ends up stabbing George. And he's like, yes, it's Morbin time.
Gordo did
shooting him, and Dio ends up going out the window. So about
they
a
murdered
minute
him.
later, while everybody thinking he dead, they're like, why is his body gone? And he rips this man's head clean off. And now he's a whole ass vampire.
An eternal hater.
Just started bodying everybody in the house.
Strike.
So then he goes over to fight Jonathan, but he ends up burning him. But obviously that ain't do nothing. He just shrugged it off. And yo, look at this man walking up the wall like a Louis Vuitton model. What the f? Nigga said Kim K ain't got shit on me. And
Different.
He like, oh my God, his zestiness is so strong. So mans had to tackle him all the way from the roof and impale this man on a spear.
Different.
So he could finally burn the ash, but
finally,
that's not gonna work.
Hello.
Finally.
So after this, Dio does a bunch of shenanigans. First off, this man turned Jack the Ripper into a vampire. So then he goes over and takes over this entire village. Turned basically almost everybody into zombies.
Wild.
Kidnapped this little boy's sister.
Wild.
Stepped on this dog. What the
human
fuck is
thing.
that, bro?
Yeah.
Honest to God. And then, oh boy, this is probably the worst thing this man ever did. So he got this lady and her baby up here. So she's like, please, please just spare my child. And Dio's like, bitch, please, who you think I is, your baby daddy? I ain't got time to take care of your damn kid. So he turns her into a zombie and makes her eat her baby. No, I'm done. No. This is probably the first time I've ever done this, but I don't care.
Immediately. Yeah, immediately.
I'm done. This is the most demonic shit I have ever seen besides when Boo faded niggas in heaven. This is right behind it. What the actual f***?
That's interchangeable for real, cause
Exhibit A, and I just had to go ahead and sit the man.
yeah, sit that man there.
I had to give this man a fast pass. He skipped the line.
He's about to give him
yeah,
a
I'll
fast
spare
pass.
him, aight. So after a bunch of traumatic ass events, Jonathan finally pulls up on Dio. So he's like, "Wow, congratulations!
You made it."
My sub bosses. Tell me real quick. How's that Zeppeli pack hitting? So then they're about to scrap, but Dyer comes in and he's like, "No,
I will do
fight."
it.
So he jumps up to kick him, but Dio grabs both of his legs and makes him do the splits. Then he freezes his entire body. Then he says, "You know, men shouldn't do the splits, right? Because that's how you break your balls."
I'm done.
Yo, bro,
He's
shattered this man's body. So then Jonathan
done.
comes in and slices him in half with his sword.
But no.
You really thought that old bullshit was gonna work? Say psych right now. Let me tell you something right now. Yo, hormone training is ass.
Yeah.
You are
ass.
ass. So then Dio jumps at him, but Jonathan hits him with this 1080 Falcon punch.
Gay.
Impossible. So some time passes. So Jonathan and Arena end up getting married. So while they are on their honeymoon, Jonathan ends up seeing one of Dio's assistants. So he runs after him and they end up going to this casket. So bro opens the casket and he pulls Dio's head out of the casket.
Different.
And Dio says, "Happy honeymoon, nigga."
Different.
Hey, first off, I just want to give my congratulations, even though I did steal your girl's first kiss. Congratulations, my bad I couldn't make the wedding, but I knew I would have been your best man, right? Tell me something real quick. How my lips taste?
Wild.
So bro laser beams this man, turns everybody on this ship into zombies, and ends up jacking this man's body. And he rested at the bottom of the ocean for years. 1889 to 1983. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's finally
And he came back.
Exhibit B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B.
Look at that
Dio.
picture.
So after Dio came out of his casket in 1983, this is when he took stuff to the next level. Bro was
So
on
the
his Kanye
next
line.
level,
Nigga
yeah.
dropped off his last name and said, "You will know me as capital D, capital
I.
capital O." Mans was going around beating cheeks, beat some cheeks, made Jorno, beat some more cheeks, had 3 other ugly ass kids with Jonathan's body, and he would just drink their blood after he finished beating their cheeks. Then he ended up meeting Poochie, his hating ass successor, passed down his hating ass ideology to this nigga, got his stand from Enya the Hag's ugly ass. And yo, this man was just so mysterious at the beginning of Stardust Crusaders. You ain't even see his face till like
he was
45
moving weird.
episodes
He was
later.
moving weird.
Everybody just had stories of meeting him. Avdol was like, yeah, I saw that nigga. I was walking up the stairs, right, and I saw this big motherfucker. He was licking his lips and shit. But I was like, hell no, I ain't into that freaky shit, you feel me? So I jumped out the window and
He had to get out. He had to get out that jam.
Then they ran into Polnareff. Polnareff was like, yeah, I remember that nigga. Yo, he brainwashed me and shit.
Dio walking around like a myth.
He had the gypsy ball and shit. Nigga was like, I can tell your future.
He walking around like a
brainwash
myth.
this man Kakyoin too. But nah, it's what he did to Whole Horse. While Dio was reading a book, this man really tried to pull a gun on him.
No.
When he's about to shoot him, Dio's like, are you positive you want to pull that trigger?
He's
then
not.
bro teleports right behind him. And he was like, ooh la la. I liked how you pulled that gun out on me. We should do this more often. Dog had this man shaking.
How you gaslight somebody who shot
When
him?
they finally get to Egypt after facing all the sub-bosses, Polnareff ends up walking up on this staircase and finally finds Dio. So Dio's like, wow, congratulations, y'all made it. I mean, you down 2 people, but congratulations. Hey, but I'll tell you this, though. You walk up that
This
step,
former Dio
you're
was so
dead.
clean, though.
Take a step, I dare you. So he tries to climb it, but he keeps on climbing the same stair over and over and over again. Dio's like, wow, what's wrong? You on 400 ping or some shit? You know what? While you struggle with your legs,
grab my chair.
I'm gonna sit in this chair that's conveniently here right over this staircase.
And I'm not gonna move.
Everybody else finally ends up coming in. So Dio's like, the sunlight, I must retreat. So about a minute later, they climb this staircase and they see this casket. So Joseph's like, hey, ugly ass boy, open the casket. So he opens the casket and he sees himself in the casket. So they like, oh shit, hey, jump up. Yo, the fact that this man Dio put this man in the casket like that. Man's killed him in the blink of an eye and shoved him in the casket just so he could give him a little scare. So they are running away.
Different.
Like, yes, the hunt begins.
Different.
So later on, bro, walking
Look at
down
how he
the
walking.
street, and he's like, I like this car.
It's
So
mine
Bob's
now.
Like, hey, what you think you're doing, cuz? This car belongs to the
You messed
senator.
up.
But he just breaks his arm and hops in the car. So then he looks at the senator, rips out his 2 front teeth, and he says, looks like you got a date with the tooth fairy tonight.
My car
Get
now.
your ass in the front seat and drive. So while they driving, they hit a traffic jam. So the senator's like, yo,
You
I
know what
can't
Dio
drive.
gonna do.
Then Dio says, you know the sidewalk's wide open, right? So he starts driving on the sidewalk, and Dio says,
Fast.
"Do it."
Yeah,
So he made this
faster.
man run over all these people just to get out of a traffic jam. Jesus Christ.
Different.
So he finally ends up catching up to him. So Kakyoin tries to use Emerald Splash on him.
What was that gonna
Dio
do?
just looks at it. He's like, wow, so pretty. Get that shit out my face. Then bro
Ricocheted.
stops. So while they keep on driving, he throws the senator through their car. So they end up dipping and going on top of the roof, so Dio follows him.
Look at
So
him.
then Kakyoin sets up this trap. So it's like, haha, I have you now.
But it's
so
Dio.
Show me your standability. So Dio's like, I then witness true hatred. The ratio! So then Dio goes
Ratio
over to him
that
and
man.
says, this is my standability. The ratio. I can stop
Golden
time and
ratio.
anybody in the amount of mere seconds. In just a blink of an eye, I can freeze your
Ratio,
game
ratio,
in
ratio,
hundreds,
ratio, ratio.
No, thousands of likes before you even get one. Now, I'm about to fist you. And no pause, because we're already paused.
You're right.
Resume.
Bow.
So Joseph was like, oh nah, what's the best thing I know how to do?
Run.
Hit the jets and get to stepping. So while he's chasing Joseph down, he ends up punching him off this roof. So Joseph sees Jotaro and he's like, oh my God, my nigga, do not come any closer. So then Dio sees him and he's like, both of them at the same time. Time to end this mid-ass bloodline. The ratio! So then Dio comes down and just starts walking towards him, smacking cats, smacking
Look,
people,
like, look what
eating
he's-
mannequins. And he's like, I could only used to give 1 L at a time, but now I can
Nah.
give 2. It'll eventually be 10 to 20 to thousands. So I leave you with
Talking
my
crazy.
And with that, ratio. So then he looks at Jotaro and he's like, you're next, little nigga. So
No.
Jotaro starts walking towards him, so he's like, so you're approaching me?
Me?
You trying
Yes.
to fall off like your granddaddy,
I'm
nigga?
not him.
So he's like, nah, I gotta get closer to you so I can beat the shit out your ass.
Talking.
He's like, I like that energy, nigga. Come get this fade. So they start boxing and Dio hits him with this nasty hook. He's like, that's what I used to hit your granddaddy with back in the day.
Wild.
Now catch this ratio. So they keep on scrapping, so Jotaro ends up punching him into this jewelry store. So while he's knocked out, he gets up and looks at the lady. He's like, hey, make yourself useful and fetch me my leg. So she started to get scared, so he said, bitch, hurry the f*** up and give me my goddamn leg. So he ends up killing her and taking her blood.
See, I would have been mad.
We just getting started, you overgrown man-child.
I would have been mad.
You
Like,
ready
I got
for
your
a
leg
knife
for you.
party? So then bro ended up throwing all these knives at this man. Like, can somebody please tell me where this man was storing all of these knives
In
at?
his
like, for real, like,
butt.
ain't no way that belt buckle handled all of those.
In
so
his
he ended up
butt.
stabbing him. So while he's on the ground, Dio's like, I guess I'll just kill him with this road sign. But then Polnareff comes from the top rope. Dio stops on me. He's like, oh, that tickled. Go ahead and move to the side for me. So then the cops pull up.
Bro,
Like,
the cops.
really? 12.
Cops
So
is
then
always
he starts
useless, bro.
controlling the other cop. And he's like,
In all shows.
Aim right and precisely, right there. So he makes them shoot him. And yo, this man is so determined to make sure that he is dead. He is lying on the ground trying to hear a heartbeat. Bro's like, I better not hear this nigga take a breath. But you know what?
Stupid.
Just to make sure, I'm gonna chop off his head with this road sign. But Jotaro ended up.
He wanted to hurt him with that road sign so
And
bad.
He hit him so hard He can't even move his legs. So he's like, no, I gotta go. So he ends up stopping time and hanging on to the back of his taxi. Then Jotaro ends up chasing him down. And why is he in the sewer right now? So then he ends up sending Dio flying. But then this man Dio starts screaming at him. He's like, ha ha, you fool! You fell for my trap! Don't you remember this same street? So we ended up punching him to the street that Joseph's body is at. And he ends up taking all of his blood. He sucked that man dry. Pause.
No.
And now he's awakened.
No dry.
And bro is losing his mind.
Right.
He's like, yes,
Fiend
this
out.
glorious power.
Fiend out.
Giving me green lipstick. Oh, I can't wait to give
Fiend
you a
out.
big, fat, juicy kiss. So they start scrapping again, and Dio is just starting to go off the deep end now. Bro's like, this body is so juicy.
Look at what he's doing.
Now run me my money, nigga. So Jotaro ends up going flying. So Dio's like, oh, Jojo, what do you think you're going? You sack
Dio
of
is a
shit?
freak, bro.
With this final attack, I will finally end your mid-ass bloodline for good. The ratio! So then he comes down and he's like, I'm about to create the greatest meme in anime history. 1 L has passed. 2 L's have passed. 3 L's have passed. So we gotta be thinking, okay, yo, what is this man charging up? It's gotta be like a
Detractor trailer.
a Sengon, a Getsuga,
Detractor trailer.
a Dragon Fist. No, this man does the unthinkable.
Steamroller, my bad.
This man dropped a steamroller. He dropped a steamroller on him. Who in their right mind would think of this?
Where did he get that?
I could
From
end
that
this life
fast?
with anything right now.
But I'm gonna get a steamroller.
I'm gonna fly over to this construction site, grab this big ass steamroller, fly it all the way back,
And ram it into his body.
slam it on this- What? That is just doing the most. So then he
Extra.
starts beating. And for the longest time, for all these years, I thought, yo, he's beating the hell out of this with his fist. No, take a closer look. He is beating this with his elbows. He got some elbow action going on with this shit.
I never noticed
It's
that.
no use. You fell off. Oh.
You fell off.
So then Dio's like, yes, I finally done it. After all these long years.
No.
Ratio power! I have finally ratioed the entire fucking Joestar family.
No.
All you bitch ass niggas fell the off. My ratio
You
power
fell
has
off.
now exceeded to 9 L's. But then Dio ends up realizing he can't move because Jotaro just stopped time.
Yeah.
Impossible. This is bullshit. So
No.
then he ends up kicking him off the steamroller.
Look at his
And then
legs.
they end up having one final clash. But then Jotaro hit him with a counter ratio. Then he says, you know, man, there's only one reason why you lost. You just simply pissed me off.
Oh.
Get off my family dick.
Ooh.
So yeah, I
was gonna say he fell
already
off.
said the man. So what more could I say? I
Yeah.
mean, I could get into some of the stuff that happens in part 6, but that would be getting into spoilers for anime only. So I'm not gonna do all that. But
Y'all better
this man
wa-
is
y'all better
amazing.
read.
This is a demon incarnate. Man tormented this family for damn near 100 years. Made a lady eat her own child, and along with dropping a steamroller on a nigga. No, pack your bags, bro. Pass this test with ease. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot to record that outro, so I'll just leave y'all with this.
Look at the face. No, Dio is the ultimate hater, bro. Like, Dio is the ultimate hater, bro. It's like, you should have known, like, after the first time he, like, banged on the dog. Like, yeah, you should have knew it was going to get dark from there. Because, bro, how you just automatically got beef with the dog? How you just going to put the dog... You know, you gonna put your knee on the dog, though. Like, what the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Nah, Dio is a big hater. I know a couple Dios. I've seen a couple Dios. My partner Trey Dio me when we was at Hooters. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? He Dio me when we was at Hooters, bro. Crazy. CJ channel gonna be linked down below along the rest of the video. Make sure you go show us a love. Hit the sub button, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna catch y'all next one. Peace.